at the KP Hotel. Now let's try that without the Tony. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'll have to do this in bits because Ciao Boy Sang.
She's excited to have people. It's delicious.
Phở. Chào buổi sáng, tôi là Tony. Can Tho. Hello everybody, Anthony here, reporting for KP Digital at the KP Hotel. Let's go in and have some breakfast. Chào buổi sáng.
Okay.
This is a restaurant and a bar, and we had breakfast here for the last 4 days. Hello, Miss Mara.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have a breakfast menu. We have a breakfast menu.
Yeah.
We'll look at the breakfast menu. There's plenty of options to choose from. This looks like it should be a breakfast buffet, but we don't know why. The first 2 days we were here, there was no buffet. But then the third morning, there was a buffet, and now's the fourth morning, no buffet. So I'm not sure if it's based on how many people are staying at the hotel as to whether or not they open that up or not. I haven't got an answer for that, but I prefer to order off the menu anyways. Then it comes hot and fresh, ready to go, and you don't overeat. A positive. We also have
I'm gonna have Michelle Ball.
all the drink choices. I'm going to analyze the menu and order my food, and I'll turn you back on once it gets here. There's my hot coffee, which you have to stress because normally if you order coffee, they always put ice in it because we live in a hot, miserable climate and everybody drinks iced coffee.
But they don't drink ice water.
But Amara's always confused. You can't get ice in water, but there's always ice in coffee. One of these things is not like the other. Plenty of dragon fruit and watermelon to go around, and then whatever this thing is, I'm not sure. Some kind of apple pear combo thing. I don't know. But the problem with the diabetes, you have to watch out for the cafe soda, because the milk, it's not just milk, it's sweetened condensed milk, so there's so much sugar in that, and if I order one, it disappears in about 3 nanoseconds. It slurps down so quick, so I just go with the black hot coffee. My food came and Mars didn't. She's still eating her fruit. We got coriander for garnish, sausage, meatballs, with sauce, and of course, an egg, which is very, very, very runny, but the plate's hot, so if I mix it up, it'll cook, because people who know me know I don't do runny eggs. But it comes with, yesterday, or 2 days ago when I ordered this, I had one big baguette. This time I got 2 tiny baguettes. Then Mara gets the beef stir-fried noodles, miso ball. Okay, breakfast is over, and I think it's time to take you to the room. Actually, before going up to the room, I want to point something out to you. Here in Vietnam, the buildings are all tall and thin. They have a minimal footprint. So So when you stay in a hotel in America, maybe all the rooms are kind of the same. They've got if they don't have a balcony, they've at least got windows. But here, the buildings all touch each other. There's a minimal amount of footprint. This hotel's double wide compared to some of the other buildings. Like look right next to it, and then right next to it, there's 1, 2. This one is twice as wide, and then there's that one there. You see, they go up. They're real tall and thin, a minimal footprint, and then they just go higher if they need more space. So here on this hotel, we've got these balconies up here. So these 2 rooms there, 2 rooms there, and 2 rooms there. And then there's a garden up on the roof for probably the most expensive rooms in the hotel. So they've all got a balcony and windows, but a lot of times in hotels here in Vietnam, if you get a back room or a side room, there's no windows. Because if you're on the side, your room is just touching another building. So now that you know that, let's go in and look at the room. Boink. And any kind of Vietnamese establishment, the staff is always super friendly and here we go. Welcome to my room at the KP Hotel. All rooms don't come with a woman. I brought her with me. Picture of the government building in Saigon. But anyways, here's the room like I was showing you out front. Unless you pay for one of the front rooms in a Vietnamese hotel, you're not going to get a window. So I'm not even sure where we are. This is probably that side building. The building on the other side of the hotel. So had a nice little workstation, chair. My laptop's been there for the last 4 days. Mara's sitting here watching KP digital videos from Sapa. No, Ninh Binh.
Ninh Binh.
We're all packed up and ready to go. I had been doing hotel stuff when you first check in, but I realized sometimes there are problems, and you have to at least give them a chance to fix the problem before you say anything bad about the hotel. But the staff is all good. It may not look like much, and we don't have a window or anything, but the price of the room came in at a whopping $29.33. $29.33. Kettle, tea service, minibar stuff. There was no price list, so we have no idea what the minibar stuff cost, but we don't normally touch it, so no problem. Fridge. The reason this door doesn't close is one of the problems that I had initially was that the refrigerator didn't work. But Mara is obsessed with cool hydration, so she needs water in there at all times, and my medicine needs to be refrigerated. So we told them about it, and the very next morning they came and replaced it. But now the fridge that they threw in to make sure we had a working fridge isn't actually designed to be in this cabinet, and that's why the door doesn't close. So I'm sure as soon as we leave, they'll put a working model back in there that's supposed to be in there. But plenty of drawers and cabinet space. Breakfast menu, which I already showed you when we were downstairs. Does anybody ever wear the flip-flops that are in a hotel room? Doesn't that mean other people have been wearing them? Do you want your feet in there? I don't know. I've never put them on before. Mara, have you ever worn communal flip-flops?
No.
No. That's a big negatory on the communal flip-flops. Safety box, again, more drawers and cabinet space. Laundry basket. I'm sure, like at all the hotels in Vietnam, there's laundry service, so you could, I don't know if there was a price list for that. There probably is in the drawer. 2 robes. Not many hangers, but if you need more, I'm sure they'll bring them to you. I want to point out one thing that was kind of weird. The safety box. So the 2 main issues we had when we first got here was the refrigerator wasn't working, which we've already discussed that, but then also the safety box was locked. So I went down expecting somebody to come up and unlock it. But he came in and punched some codes and tried to do some stuff to it. He couldn't get it open, so instead he just swapped it out. Now I know you're asking yourself, how do you swap out a safety box that quickly? He literally picked it up and walked away with it. I'm not sure how safe a safety box is if you can just pick it up and walk away with it, but these things need to be anchored to the wall, anchored to the cabinet or something. So that's one thing they might want to work on here. Make the safety box safer by anchoring it to something so people can't walk away with it. The air conditioner worked great. The shower was great. Big giant shower, rainfall shower head, and the wand. Like in Thailand, this bathroom, like some places in Vietnam and all places in Thailand, has these blinds that pull up so you can watch people in the shower. The difference is, unlike Thailand where the controls are on the outside, here at least the controls are on the inside. So the person taking the shower can actually control if anybody's looking at them. And then the only other issue that looked bad here, which I'll tell them when I check out, I don't know what's going on with this cabinet. I thought the door was coming off and was wondering about the hinges, but then I realized, no, the cabinet itself is separating from the sink. See, the door fixes itself. The door fixes itself if I lift it up. So I might want to say something to them about that when we leave. And then one other issue is there's not very good lighting in here. Samara, as a female, wanting to look in the mirror to check herself before she goes outside. She couldn't really see much in here. It's really dark. I'm not sure how much of that's coming through the video, but then I realized, oh, this is one of those special makeup mirrors. See the little button with the finger in it? You touch that to turn on and the whole thing lights up and you have great illumination. But it doesn't work. So I might want to point that out too. Or if anybody from KP Hotel is watching this video,
What do you expect for $29?
fix this light. But all in all, like everywhere else in Vietnam, the staff is always perfect, and if you have any issues, they're always here to help. Very friendly. It's not even noon yet, but we've only been here 4 days. I've still got jet lag. I think it's time for a beer. Pretty soon we'll be heading off to the next hotel, and that's when we will begin searching for a new apartment. So be prepared to see that in upcoming videos. I'll get plenty of video, of course, in all the apartments we look at. And by apartments, I mean houses, because there's not very many apartments here. We're going to continue to watch ourselves on TV. Oh, I remember climbing up that mountain. I felt like I was going to die. I got up halfway and had to stop. You have to go actually watch the video if you want to know the whole story. Goodbye. Okay, it's time to check out. Need to come down to get the luggage cart because our suitcases from traveling from America are way too big and heavy for us to haul down in one trip. You'd think riding on the motorbike with a conical hat wouldn't work. I think it would lift you up like a parachute.
It's so lightweight. It'll blow off if you don't have it tucked under your chin.
That's what I mean. If it's strapped onto your head, you think you would take off like the flying nun. Now we're at our new home, away from home for the next 7 days while we look for a place to live the Spring Hotel. For a house.
Oh no. Oh.
No.
Heavy.
Yeah. Oh.
She's excited to have people.
Are we the only customers here? Yes.
Yep. Yep.
So we can be loud. Party.
Morning coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah, coffee. Breakfast. Hello.
Chào em.
Chào em. Hàn Quốc, Korea.
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 Hàn
Oh.
Quốc.
Hàn Quốc. Chào.
Yeah.
Are you cooking now?
Key? No. Is this the key? No.
Oh, why are there so many keys?
Is this the key?
Yay!
Yes.
3 times the charm.
We're in room 101 at the Spring Hotel. I can say that online because I won't be here by the time this video goes up. Unlike our room at the nicer KP Hotel, we had no window. Here we've at least got this tiny little balcony. It's not much of a view, but if I stick my arm out here, we can look down the street. We've got these plants. And pull one of these chairs out and sit out here on the balcony. And we've got at least a little light coming through, as opposed to having a room with no windows whatsoever. Got a workstation, which is good. Our big TV at the other hotel. And we now have a tiny TV, which I may just watch on my lap. It's not much bigger than my laptop screen from that far away, so I may just watch on my laptop screen down here on the desk with a couple of chairs and a table. This is our closet. We get some more hangers and hang up all our clothes and unpack. Since we're here for a week, instead of living out of a suitcase, I'll unpack completely. Got some drawers on the desk I can put stuff in. Here's our bed. Here's our bed. It looks like it's going to be a hard one. This is one of these thin Vietnamese mattresses. Oh yeah, that'd be good for me though. After a week though, Mara's going to be complaining about her back. Bigger fridge than we had at the other place. Since we're here for a week, I'm sure we will go out later today and Mara will fill that up with supplies, drinks and whatnot. These little cabinets have keys on them. In case that's our safety box, I guess. If we take the key out of there, nobody's going to try to steal the furniture, I assume. And the bathroom. Big corner tub. Shower head. Inline shower heater or toilet. Everywhere we've been, the toilet seat's been loose. That one's not as bad. At least there's more light in here for you, Mara.
Yeah.
Big giant mirror. It's a little low. My head's off the top of it, but it's the right size for Vietnamese people. Mara will like this mirror. It's big and it's very bright in here, so she can see what's going on.
Way up high.
Yeah, elevated bum
It
gun.
used to be right here.
Yes.
It'll be my shower.
Well, don't. You're moist. Don't stick your head in front of the bum gun if you don't want someone to pull the trigger. Sorry about that. We're here for 7 days, and the daily price through Agoda, I shit you not, or as I said on Raising Arizona, I'm crapping you negative, $12.23 a day. So all those people who are looking at this going, well, that doesn't, I wouldn't stay there. That doesn't look like much. $12.23 a day.
Can't ask for much more, I guess.
So you can't ask for much more for $12.23 a day. So we got 7 days. Hopefully we have a new place to stay, a new place to live by the time that 7 days runs out. If not, I may just stay here longer. We'll see how we feel at the end of the 7 days. Hell, at that price, it may be cheaper for us to live here than to find a new place to live. Hey, well, okay. I think Mara would frown on that. But we'll see what it feels like after 7 days.
Several days later.
I think today we'll go with the pho. 2 bowls. I should have been recording breakfast every morning here at the Spring Hotel. It's been pretty nice. We get a different thing every day. It's not part of the cost, but when you're paying $10 to $12 a day for the room, can't have too many extras thrown in. But it's still cheap. So we just, instead of walking out to the restaurants in the neighborhood, most of the days we've just been eating here at the hotel.
It's delicious.
Pho-licious? I don't know.